Hi, I'm Dr. Steve Steele. I'm the 3-Minute Sociologist, and I'm going to be your professor for this term in the Introduction to Sociology class at Anne Arundel Community College. I'd like to welcome two groups to this class. First, I'd like to welcome those who have registered for the course for this term. That would be Soc 111, Introduction to Sociology. And then also I'd like to, a little bit later on, welcome those who are just considering this course and also want to see just what are the requirements. First, let's talk to the folks who have enrolled for this term. Why would you ever want to take a sociology course? Well, I know the story. You probably had to. It was probably one of those course requirements in your curriculum, and you want to get a box check so you can move on to the other things that are exciting in what you're doing. But just wait a minute. Think for a minute, what value would it have if I could understand human groups a little better? If I had some sense of what might be happening in society? If I could figure out how people interact and what the outcomes would be? Well, that probably is pretty valuable stuff. I can't convince you that this is valuable. You're going to have to convince yourself. And I got to tell you that most people who take Introduction to Sociology end up saying this: I never thought that I'd enjoy it, but I did. Well, that's for you to decide. Now, beyond why, think about some other things regarding the course. First and foremost, if you're a distance learner, avoid procrastination. It's the worst enemy of distance learners. Start working on the course requirements today. Go to the course in Angel, look at the syllabus, print it out, and make sure that you know what you've got to do every day. All of the course assignments are on the course calendar in Angel. Do all of the required assignments. Don't leave any. Part of the good news here is that you're going to learn by doing, and you're going to learn by showing up. You got to do the course requirements. Thirdly, the course is broken into modules, and each module has some topics, some tools, and some tasks. The topics are some basic terms that you need to know for that module. The tools are things that you can use, some tools that you can use to understand human action. And the tasks are things that you have to do. The tasks include the reading assignments. So if you're looking for reading assignments, that's where you'll find them, in the tasks, in the modules. Fourth, realize that many of the course assessments may be taken over and over again. And the thinking behind this is very simply, if you didn't understand it the first time, study again and try again. You'll get your highest score in many of those if you do it several times. And my thinking on that is that we don't always learn things the first time. Hey, what about that, huh? We can study and actually improve our grades. Not a bad thought. Fifthly, we have optional on-campus sessions, and they're optional. You can find those in the syllabus by clicking on the link that shows you where and what time these on-campus sessions are held. But of course, some of you simply can't make it, and that's okay, because you have other options. You can make up for those on-campus sessions by doing discussion posts in the course interaction session. Finally, understand that nothing is late until midnight on the last scheduled day of class. Now, I'd prefer that you kept up with the course as it's outlined in the calendar, but I can't guarantee that your life's going to let you do that. If you're like me, you live a crazy life and you can't always get the work done on time. So understand and know that nothing is absolutely late until midnight on the last day of class. On the last day of class, at midnight, you cannot submit any new material. It won't be graded. So you have a lot of flexibility up until the end. Make sure you know when the course starts and when it ends. And then last but not least, let's talk about those people who are considering this course and haven't registered just yet. Feel free to view as many of the 3-Minute Sociology videos as you wish on YouTube. They'll give you some sense of what I am and who I am and what we're doing in sociology. You may find out it's fascinating stuff, and plus you don't have to commit a whole lot of time to understand it. Secondly, if you like the course, feel free to register for Soc 111 at Anne Arundel Community College. You can find Anne Arundel Community College on the web at www.aacc.edu. You can search for our course and find out when it's offered. Now, thanks, and remember that sociology lives. And please make an effort to understand that you can make this a very practical and important part of your life.